What did Soul Native say?
Said, we love you, Alex. Can you give us a backstory on you crashing the stage and wanting to smell Charlie Kirk?
I wanted to vaccinate Charlie Kirk. Yeah, so that video was from Fest in 2022, and there's actually, I don't even want to get into the sad part of the story. Should I get into the sad part of the story?
Well, yeah, because people like
no, but it's not sad
side.
in a good way. It's not sad in a good way.
Oh.
So, you guys know my bestie, Tim Poole, we're boys, but this is kind of when Tim and I first started to become good friends, and this is 2022, and we're hanging out, and Tim's like, I want you to like rush the stage while I'm doing my podcast with Charlie, and like, don't be mean to Charlie, but mess with Charlie. Or Tucker was on it too. Tucker was Charlie, Tucker, Steve Bannon, and Ian, and Luke Rudkowski. And so he's like, just come and, joke around, just kind of, basically interrupt the interview for a second, just as a gimmick. And Charlie was like, yeah, that'd be funny. Why not? We'll just kick him out. It'll be a joke. It'll be funny. So what we did was Charlie approved it. Tim asked Charlie. Charlie approved it. Charlie went to the security and told the security, hey, let Alex pass the gates. And the security was like, what? Are you sure? And Charlie's the boss. He runs the show. He's actually a hands-on boss. And I believe, one of Charlie's many executives too, I think, told them to let Alex, run on. It's a gimmick. I went with the security guard. We went to this part of the curtain where I was going to run out from, and the security guard and I were both laughing. She's like, I can't believe we're going to do this. She was like this, vivacious, African-American woman, very nice. And this is where the story gets bad. She's a nice African-American woman. We do the bit. It ends. I don't even think anything of it. The video does okay, it gets a few views. And then like a week later, Tim calls me. He's like, man, I feel bad, Alex. Feel bad about what? I'm not even thinking about that. This is like a week later. I'm not even thinking about Amfest. He's like, that security guard got fired. Yes, even though it was planned, the security company which she worked for, they didn't like that she let me do that. So I don't talk about that story very much. Tim and I don't like that story. I don't think Charlie likes it either.
That's unfortunate, yeah.
I think she was fine. I do think, and I'm not just saying this to save face, I think Tim talked to the security guard. I think she ended up getting her job back. I do think so. But she did get fired. But I think she got her job back. And I know I should probably follow up on the fact, did she get her job back? But I know Tim raised all kinds of hell when she got fired. He was yelling at me about it. And yeah, I don't know why we had to bring up this story.
$20 super chat. We have to read them.
Yeah, and that, the inside baseball, that's the real. But I do think she did. Now I'm remembering it. I believe that Tim got her to get her job back, but she did get fired temporarily. It was a bad deal.
I thought you were going to say that when you came off that she was mad about the bit that you did.
No, she thought it was funny. She was the one that wrestled me back. Like the whole bit was she was there, but then she came after me too, and she's the one that kicked me out. So it wasn't like making her look bad. Like I thought she looked fine. She kicked me out of the event. But I guess they didn't like.
Did they know it was staged?
Yes.
Did
Well,
bosses know it was
I don't think the
staged?
bosses knew it was staged at first. I think they just saw the video, and then when they found out that it was staged, then they were kind of mad at her for even participating. But then I think we raised enough hell where the woman ended up getting her job back, working for the event services at that building. That was at the convention center in Phoenix. So I do believe that she gets to still work events there, but I don't like anybody to lose their job. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself